Good morning, Wentzville Middle. Today is March 5th. I am home tonight on this Monday evening making the announcements. I have my two dogs with me. This is Macy right up front and Dodge in the back seat. He just jumped out. They are ready to go on a side-by-side ride, and I told them we first needed to do the announcements. So here we are this evening. It's a beautiful night. So here are the announcements for Tuesday, March 5th. Today is a B-Day. Happy birthday today to Madison White. If you plan to apply for NJHS, make sure you get those NJHS applications to Miss Wyzakowski or Miss Holt in the 7th grade hallway or the guidance office by tomorrow. NJHS members that are currently in there, you do have a monthly meeting tomorrow after school in Miss Wyzakowski's room. 8th grade Neon Night tickets. Today was the last day to buy one, so I hope that if you plan to go, you have one because they will not be selling them at the door. Book fairs this week. You can visit today and yesterday, but then Wednesday through Friday, if you'd like to come down and purchase any items, you can come before or after school or with a pass during class. There is a book fair link in these announcements, and it's also been emailed out to parents if you guys want to put money in a Scholastic account, so that way you don't have to worry about bringing cash with you. The Spring Madness Attendance Challenge started this week. So each week, teams will go head-to-head to move through a tournament bracket to determine which team has the best attendance at the end of every week. So if you beat the other team, you go to the next week, and then you have to continue to beat the team that you're up against in order to be the winner. At the end of March, the winning team gets a popsicle party. So we can't wait to see who has the best attendance percentage at the end of the week and who will move on to next week. 8th grade track athletes, please plan ahead and pack your bags before you go to bed at night. Make sure you have your track shoes, your clothes, a water bottle, etc. That way you're not calling home and having your parents bring things up during the day. So plan ahead. And also at dismissal, 8th grade, make sure that you go straight to the large gym instead of coming outside or in the cafeteria. It just helps us make sure we know where everyone's at so we can get the buses out of here. So do not come outside, go straight to the large gym. Students, if you're buying ice drinks or special drinks or snacks at lunch, make sure you have enough time to finish them before it's time to dismiss in the cafeteria. You need to be finished with those or throw them out before you exit the cafeteria. No drinks or snacks other than water can be brought to the classroom. That's because it creates a mess, sticky floors, etc. So if you're going to buy any of those things, just make sure you have enough time to finish them. 8th grade Neon Night. Here are some rules and expectations for that. You have to be in attendance for the full day on Friday in order to attend. If you already have a doctor's appointment or something, it's not a big deal, but you can't just not show up to school and then come up to the evening dance. So make sure you're here on Friday. You have to bring your ticket and your signed permission slip to the dance. So when you bought your ticket, you also got a permission slip. Make sure that's signed and bring both of those with you. No tickets are sold at the door. If you have ISS or OSS on that day, you cannot attend. So keep it together, make good choices, because if you end up with ISS or OSS on Friday, we're not giving you any refund and you can't go. So just plan ahead, do a good job. The ticket number must correspond with your name that they have on the list. You can't use someone else's ticket. You can't get in on a ticket that was assigned to another student either. The doors will open right at 6:30. You can enter through the gym annex doors, kind of where the doors that we opened up during basketball season. You don't need to bring bags or book bags or food or drinks. Don't bring any of that with you. Please do not bring any liquid glow sticks either. Those could ruin our gym floor if they break open. So you don't need to bring that. We will provide things for you, and it'll be the decorations itself are great for Neon Night. So you don't need to worry about the glow in the dark factor, because you will be glowing in the dark. All students have to have a ride or arrangements here at 9 o'clock that night. You're not allowed to leave early. So if you're coming, you cannot leave without a parent picking you up. You can't just go out and roam the town. So at 9 o'clock at night, that's pretty late on a Friday night to just leave on your own. So you need to make sure you have a ride here to pick you up at 9 o'clock or a few minutes earlier, but you just can't leave and just walk to, a restaurant or anything like that. Only current WMS 8th graders are allowed. We cannot have anyone else but our WMS 8th graders there. If you do leave at like 8:45 with your parent, you cannot come back in. So once you leave with your parent, you cannot come back. Neon Night is held at the WMS gym, annex, adjacent hallway, and the cafeteria only. All other areas of the building will be closed. And of course, all school rules and expectations apply. So anything that you would not be allowed to do during the school day, you need to make sure you're doing a good job at the event. You can't have your phones, that's fine. But we need to make sure we're making good choices, and please clean up after yourself as well. We don't want a big mess on a Friday night. So that concludes our announcements for today. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and in your classroom, and have a great Tuesday.